Welcome to our exploration of ethical implications in data mining. As technology advances, data mining has become a powerful tool for uncovering patterns and insights from vast amounts of information. However, with this power comes significant responsibility. Ethics in data mining refers to the moral principles that guide how data is collected, analyzed, and used. In this video, we'll delve into the core ethical concerns, why they matter, and how organizations can address them. Let's begin by understanding what ethics means in the context of data mining and why it's crucial for both individuals and businesses. Data mining is the process of discovering patterns, correlations, and trends by analyzing large datasets. It's widely used in industries like marketing, healthcare, finance, and more. By extracting valuable information, organizations can make informed decisions, predict future trends, and improve services. However, the methods and intentions behind data mining can raise ethical questions. Understanding the basics of data mining helps us appreciate the scope of its impact and the importance of ethical considerations in its application. Ethics in data mining is not just a theoretical concern, it has real-world consequences. Unethical data mining practices can lead to privacy violations, discrimination, and loss of trust. When organizations misuse data or fail to protect it, individuals can be harmed and reputations can be damaged. Ethical guidelines help ensure that data mining benefits society while minimizing risks. This is why understanding and applying ethical principles is essential for anyone involved in handling data. One of the most significant ethical issues in data mining is privacy. Data mining often involves analyzing personal information, which can reveal sensitive details about individuals. If this data is not handled carefully, it can be exposed or misused. Organizations must ensure that they collect and use data in ways that respect individuals' privacy rights. This includes obtaining consent, anonymizing data, and implementing strong security measures to prevent unauthorized access. Informed consent is a cornerstone of ethical data mining. For collecting or analyzing personal data, organizations should inform individuals about what data is being collected, how it will be used, and who will have access to it. This transparency allows people to make informed decisions about sharing their information. Without informed consent, data mining can become intrusive and unethical, eroding trust between organizations and the public. To protect privacy, data anonymization is often used in data mining. This process removes or alters personal identifiers so that individuals cannot be easily identified. While anonymization helps reduce privacy risks, it is not foolproof. Advances in technology can sometimes re-identify anonymized data. Therefore, organizations must continuously update their methods and remain vigilant to ensure that anonymized data stays secure and private. Strong security measures are essential for ethical data mining. Data breaches can have severe consequences, exposing sensitive information and causing harm to individuals. Organizations must implement robust security protocols, such as encryption and access controls, to safeguard data. Regular security audits and employee training also play a vital role in maintaining data integrity and preventing unauthorized access. Bias is another critical ethical concern in data mining. If the data used for analysis is biased, the results will also be biased, leading to unfair or discriminatory outcomes. For example, biased data can result in algorithms that disadvantage certain groups. Addressing bias requires careful selection of data sources, ongoing monitoring, and the use of techniques to identify and mitigate bias throughout the data mining process. Discrimination can occur when data mining algorithms make decisions that unfairly impact certain groups. This can happen unintentionally if the data reflects existing societal biases. For instance, if a hearing algorithm is trained on biased data, it may favor one group over another. Ethical data mining requires organizations to actively check for and prevent discriminatory outcomes, ensuring fairness and equality in their processes. Transparency is vital in data mining, especially when algorithms are used to make important decisions. People affected by these decisions should understand how and why they were made. Transparent algorithms allow for accountability and help build trust. Organizations should document their data mining processes and make information available about how algorithms function, especially when they impact individuals' lives. Accountability means that organizations and individuals are responsible for their actions in data mining. If something goes wrong, such as a data breach or biased outcome, there should be clear processes for addressing the issue. Accountability encourages ethical behavior and ensures that mistakes are corrected. It also reassures the public that organizations take their responsibilities seriously. Data ownership is a complex ethical issue. Who owns the data that is collected and analyzed? Individuals may feel that their personal information belongs to them, while organizations may claim ownership over data they collect. Clear policies and agreements are needed to define data ownership and ensure that individuals' rights are respected. This clarity helps prevent disputes and supports ethical data practices. Purpose limitation is an ethical principle that states data should only be used for the purposes for which it was collected. Using data for unrelated or undisclosed purposes can violate trust and privacy. Organizations must clearly define and communicate the intended use of data and avoid repurposing it without proper consent. This principle helps maintain transparency and respect for individuals' expectations. Data minimization means collecting only the data that is necessary for a specific purpose. Gathering excessive data increases privacy risks and can be seen as intrusive. Ethical data mining involves evaluating what information is truly needed and avoiding unnecessary data collection. This approach not only protects privacy but also reduces the risk of data breaches and misuse. High-quality data is essential for ethical data mining. Poor data quality can lead to incorrect conclusions and unfair outcomes. Organizations must ensure that the data they use is accurate, complete, and up-to-date. Regular data validation and cleaning processes help maintain data quality and support ethical decision-making. Ethical data mining must comply with relevant laws and regulations. These may include data protection laws, consumer rights, and industry-specific regulations. Legal compliance ensures that organizations respect individuals' rights and avoid legal penalties. Staying informed about changing laws and adapting practices accordingly is a key part of ethical data mining. Data mining often crosses national borders, making international standards important. Different countries have varying laws and ethical norms regarding data use. Organizations must be aware of these differences and strive to meet the highest standards. Adopting international best practices helps ensure ethical data mining and builds trust with global stakeholders. Organizations have a social responsibility to use data mining in ways that benefit society. This means considering the broader impact of data mining activities, such as promoting fairness, protecting vulnerable groups, and contributing to social good. Ethical data mining goes beyond legal compliance to include a commitment to positive social outcomes. Data mining can have significant effects on individuals, both positive and negative. While it can improve services and create opportunities, it can also lead to privacy invasions or unfair treatment. Ethical data mining requires organizations to consider how their actions affect individuals and to take steps to minimize harm. Beyond individuals, data mining can shape society as a whole. It influences public policy, business practices, and even cultural norms. Ethical considerations must include the potential for large-scale effects, such as reinforcing stereotypes or creating new inequalities. Responsible data mining seeks to promote positive social change and avoid negative consequences. Various ethical frameworks guide data mining practices. These include principles like respect for persons, beneficence, and justice. Organizations can adopt ethical codes of conduct, establish review boards, and provide ethics training to ensure responsible data mining. Having a clear ethical framework helps guide decision-making and resolve dilemmas. Engaging stakeholders is crucial for ethical data mining. This includes involving individuals whose data is used, as well as communities and advocacy groups. Stakeholder engagement helps organizations understand concerns, build trust, and develop more ethical practices. Open dialogue and feedback mechanisms are key to successful engagement. Many organizations establish ethics committees to oversee data mining activities. These committees review projects, assess risks, and ensure compliance with ethical standards. Having an independent body to evaluate data mining practices helps prevent conflicts of interest and promotes accountability. Ethical audits are systematic reviews of data mining practices to ensure they align with ethical standards. Audits can identify potential issues, recommend improvements, and verify compliance. Regular ethical audits demonstrate a commitment to responsible data mining and help organizations stay ahead of emerging risks. Training employees on ethical data mining is essential. Staff should understand the ethical principles, legal requirements, and best practices related to data mining. Ongoing education helps create a culture of responsibility and ensures that everyone involved in data mining acts ethically. Designing technology with ethics in mind is a proactive approach to responsible data mining. This involves integrating ethical considerations into the development of data mining tools and algorithms. Features like privacy settings, transparency options, and bias detection can be built into systems from the start, reducing ethical risks. Empowering users means giving individuals control over their data. This can include options to access, correct, or delete their information, as well as clear explanations of how their data is used. User empowerment fosters trust and supports ethical data mining by respecting individuals' rights and preferences. Ethical dilemmas often arise in data mining when different values or interests conflict. For example, maximizing business profits may conflict with protecting user privacy. Resolving these dilemmas requires careful consideration, open discussion, and sometimes difficult trade-offs. Ethical frameworks and stakeholder input can help guide these decisions. In healthcare, data mining can improve patient outcomes by identifying trends and predicting diseases. However, it also raises ethical concerns about patient privacy and consent. For example, using patient data for research without explicit consent can be problematic. Ethical data mining in healthcare requires strict privacy protections and clear communication with patients. Data mining is widely used in marketing to target consumers and personalize offers. While this can enhance customer experience, it also raises ethical questions about manipulation and data use. Collecting too much personal information or using it without consent can damage trust. Ethical marketing practices involve transparency and respect for consumer privacy. In finance, data mining helps detect fraud and assess credit risk. However, ethical issues arise when algorithms make decisions that affect people's access to financial services. Biased data or lack of transparency can lead to unfair outcomes. Ethical data mining in finance requires fairness, accuracy, and clear explanations for decisions. Social media platforms use data mining to recommend content and target ads. While this can enhance user experience, it also raises concerns about privacy, manipulation, and echo chambers. Ethical data mining on social media involves protecting user data, being transparent about algorithms, and avoiding harmful content amplification. Merging technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning are transforming data mining. These technologies can uncover deeper insights but also introduce new ethical challenges, such as increased automation and complexity. Staying ahead of these challenges requires ongoing ethical reflection and adaptation. Big data amplifies both the opportunities and ethical risks of data mining. The sheer volume and variety of data make it harder to ensure privacy, security, and fairness. Organizations must develop robust strategies to manage big data ethically, including advanced security measures and regular ethical reviews. Data governance refers to the policies and processes that ensure data is managed ethically and effectively. Good governance includes clear roles, responsibilities, and procedures for data handling. It helps organizations maintain ethical standards, comply with laws, and build trust with stakeholders. Ethical data mining is not a one-time effort. It requires continuous improvement as technology, laws, and societal expectations evolve. Organizations should regularly review and update their ethical practices, learn from mistakes, and stay informed about new developments in the field. Raising public awareness about the ethical implications of data mining is important. When people understand how their data is used and the risks involved, they can make more informed choices. Public education campaigns and transparent communication help build a culture of ethical data use. Regulators play a key role in ensuring ethical data mining. They set standards, enforce laws, and investigate violations. Effective regulation helps protect individuals and promotes fair competition. Organizations should work with regulators to stay compliant and support ethical practices. Collaboration within and across industries can promote ethical data mining. Sharing best practices, developing common standards, and working together on ethical challenges helps raise the bar for everyone. Industry groups and partnerships can drive positive change and innovation. Looking ahead, ethical considerations in data mining will only grow in importance. As new technologies emerge and data becomes even more central to our lives, organizations must stay proactive. Anticipating future challenges and adapting ethical frameworks will be key to responsible data mining. Ethical data mining is especially important in research settings. Researchers must obtain informed consent, protect participant privacy, and ensure that their work benefits society. Ethical review boards and strict protocols help maintain high standards and public trust in research. Educational institutions use data mining to improve learning outcomes and personalize education. However, they must balance these benefits with ethical considerations, such as student privacy and data security. Clear policies and open communication with students and parents are essential for ethical data mining in education. Governments use data mining for policymaking, public safety, and service delivery. Ethical challenges include surveillance, data sharing, and protecting citizens' rights. Transparent policies, oversight, and public engagement are necessary to ensure ethical government data mining. Trust is the foundation of ethical data mining. When organizations act transparently, respect privacy, and prioritize ethical practices, they build lasting trust with customers, employees, and the public. Trust encourages data sharing and supports innovation, making it a key goal for any data-driven organization. Conclusion: ethical implications in data mining are complex and far-reaching. By understanding the key issues, privacy, consent, bias, transparency, and more, organizations can navigate the challenges and harness the benefits of data mining responsibly. Let's continue to prioritize ethics in our data-driven world, ensuring that technology serves the greater good and respects the rights of all individuals.